Just Darren Peck, so expect delays at least today because of the rain. That soaking has already started.
Yeah, we'd all see. I mean, rain causes delays everywhere on the highways and, of course, at the airports, Darren.
And the overwhelming impact right now is about to be the highways for the people who are on the commute, because we're seeing the best rain of the day come on right now. So a pretty great looking scene behind me. That's the view from our roof out our virtual windows there. Can't really see the Bay Bridge. But a better way to get a handle on what's going on here is to come in for a close-up look on First Alert Doppler. And there's a big splotch of yellow right there on the last frame that is just about to come in over the city. And I want to track this as far as some of the major bridges are concerned. Look at that line of rain stretching from Santa Rosa in Sonoma County, extending down through Marin and getting into the city. It's one thing to have a big splotch of rain like that coming in across the city. And if we watch the last 45 minutes, you can see how this is progressing. So you just follow that. It's getting to the East Bay eventually, and within about the next hour works its way over towards places like Concord. But it's really right now here in the 5 o'clock hour where we would want to track that line coming across the city. There's the close-up view on the Bay Bridge, whether you're on-ramping or off-ramping on either side. You know, at this point, most people are probably heading that way. And it's about to get pretty wet. And we can do the same thing for the other bridge. There's the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge in the same spot. Both of those are about to see a pretty good swath of rain move across. But obviously, it's not just the bridges. This is probably the point in time today where the majority of people notice the rain having an impact on the roads. And it's going to go for the next few hours, because if we take this in the futurecast, the showers actually increase a bit in coverage and even in intensity over the next 2 to 3 hours. And the way I've been summing it up is between 5 o'clock and 9 o'clock is when we're going to see some of the best rain move across for the majority of the Bay. And then by the time we get to around 2 or 3 tomorrow morning, it's done. If you look at the totals on here, we get about 1/4 of an inch, maybe 3/10 of an inch of rain. So these numbers don't look as impressive as the current live radar depiction would lead us to believe, and I think it's entirely possible we get a little more than that. It's not flooding rain, but it is enough to have an impact on the drive. It gets a little windy, but not terribly windy. There's no wind advisory. There's no flood advisories. This is kind of like a run-of-the-mill rain system that just had really bad timing in terms of the commute and having a bigger draw on the drive because of that. Meanwhile, on the other side of the state, we are going to get snow for anybody who's got to travel in the Sierra. We are coming off of the big 3-day weekend, so some people maybe still have to do this. It's going to be rough up there. Not as bad as the last few storms, but we're going to get another 3 to 6 inches on Donner Pass between now and midnight. That covers that current system. Let's just take a look at tomorrow, because when we get to tomorrow, we are going to be done with the rain, but there's one item left over for tomorrow. In addition to daytime highs in the afternoon, which are pretty much 60 degrees. The one thing to keep in mind about Wednesday morning, and it's primarily a concern for the North Bay, is it's probably going to get a bit foggy, patchy fog up there. Just like the wind and the flood concerns, there's no dense fog advisory that's been issued. I don't think it's going to be that widespread tomorrow, but with the amount of rain that we're getting, some of those North Bay valleys usually do a good job of holding on to the moisture in the air, and you could probably develop some fog that way. All right, let's get into the forecast now in terms of the next system coming our way, because there are two, and these are a bigger issue than today's. So the rain coming our way on Friday is going to be bigger rainfall totals than today, and the same story is coming in with that next system then after it on Sunday. When we watch it on the big picture, you can see how they start lining up out here. In order to play them through, we got to go to the long-range forecasts, and we can see that first system right there lined up and waiting to come on shore for Friday. So this is the one we've got the most confidence in. Friday, it's going to rain. Widespread rain. We're going to pick up probably about 1/2 an inch of rain from that. But watch how messy this gets after that. Friday storm leaves, and then quickly behind it, the next one comes in. Saturday, Sunday, primarily Sunday. But some of this is going to get in here on Saturday and probably linger into Monday. This is a messy looking forecast. By the time we get to Tuesday, we'll be done with it. But if you wanted to get a close-up view on it, we could, just to show you that leading edge on Friday. But the way we really have to take the forecast for Friday into Sunday, and probably even into Monday at this point, is to broad brush it and just come away with the notion that we've got anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain coming our way for that whole period. Saturday's kind of big with the Niners game. The official forecast right now is showers, but not the worst of this. Saturday does appear to be kind of in between the two main hits from this. So showers, yeah, but not a washout. If it was on Sunday, that might be a different story. Because of all of these, Sunday's rain at this point looks the most impressive.